Millions of Snapchat users see the Snapchat logo on their phones every day, but only a few are aware of how it came to be. In this video, we'll go over the fascinating history of the Snapchat logo, as well as how the company got started. Hopefully, this will give you some motivation to start yours and just maybe help you go about branding the right way. But before we get the ball rolling, let's answer the question, what is Snapchat? Snapchat is a one-to-one and group messaging tool that allows users to send multimedia messages that vanish in seconds. It is a mobile app created by Evan Spiegel and Bobby Murphy to make photo and video sharing more convenient. It was founded in 2011 and is based on the Peekaboo project. As a result, senders can set the duration of viewing videos or photos to anywhere between 1 and 10 seconds, after which the multimedia content is permanently deleted from the recipient's phone. By 2016, the app had been downloaded by 150 million people per day, consuming 800 video hours each second. That's the equivalent of watching all 13 episodes of Game of Thrones every second. In addition to messaging, Snapchat has stories, which are video or picture messages that users can watch again for 24 hours, stickers to add to messages, and memories, which are pictures that can be shared later. Snapchat is widely used, especially among teenagers and young adults. According to a poll, the app was used by 26% of those aged 12 to 24, with Facebook being the most popular app. Now that you're familiar with Snapchat, let's take a look at its roots, some of its big accomplishments and milestones throughout the years, and what the future holds for this social media behemoth. Like I earlier mentioned, the story of Snapchat began in 2011 when a couple of Stanford University students had the brilliant idea of creating an app that would allow individuals to exchange ephemeral photos without having the same images stored in the cloud permanently. The concept of My Eyes only took off like wildfire, effectively putting an end to many social network users' concerns about their personal data being held indefinitely by sites like Facebook. More than 1 billion pictures have been shared via the app's iOS store just over a year after its launch in November 2012. That's the equivalent of about 20 million photos every day. Sometime later, an Android app was created, as were several changes that eventually allowed users to share stories within a 24-hour window. By the end of the year, Snapchat had become the 6th most downloaded app of the decade, making its creators, Bobby Murphy and Evan Spiegel, billionaires. Snapchat Video debuted in 2012. After a year in operation, the company upped the stakes and increased user numbers by introducing video to the Snapchat app, which had only recently been released in the Google Play Store for Android. Despite being only 10 seconds long, the shorts were highly welcomed, and the debut was a huge success, with 50 million shared snaps per day. The company launched 2 new features in 2013, Chat and Stories. The app's conversation function helped it climb the social networking ladder. In May 2014, another function came out that lets people use a live chat to talk to each other face-to-face in a chat window. Snapchat users could publish a series of snapshots that would be accessible and active for 24 hours using the story function. Snapchat also launched Our Story, a new type of story feature that allows Snapchat users all over the world to share videos and photographs from concerts, political rallies, baseball games, and other public events. Before the end of 2013, Snap added geofilters, a feature that let users customize their content and say where they were when they shared it. Snapchat increased in popularity in 2014. Snapcash was released in December, allowing users on the app to transfer and accept cash from other users and have it quickly placed into their account. In the same month, Snapchat also entered the financial arena with community geofilters. Because of this, customers could either make their own geofilters or buy branded filters. By 2015, 75 million people were using Snapchat on a monthly basis. Advertisements are now widely available on the internet, providing Snapchat with a significant cash stream. In fact, Snapchat's financial records show that by 2018, advertising made up 99% of the company's total income. Even though video was only added to Snapchat 3 years ago, it is still one of its most popular features. Every day, 6 billion videos are watched. Soon after, Snapchat made a parent company called Snap Incorporated and started getting ready for a $25 billion IPO, which started in 2017. Now, let me take you through the brief history of the logo itself. According to Evan Spiegel, the Snapchat logo was designed before the company was even started. Snapchat's first incarnation was a vanishing image messaging app called Peekaboo, as the name suggests. It's unknown whether the logo was inspired by the name or vice versa. Spiegel is said to have chosen the ghostly picture because it shows how temporary the photos taken with the app are. They are only seen once and then disappear before the recipient knows it, just like the ghost in the logo. Spiegel is said to have designed the logo in just one evening after looking at several logos from other popular applications to see what would work and what wouldn't. He realized that all logos shared one trait, regardless of the app. None of them were depicted in yellow. Because of this, he thought there was no better color to use in his own designs. He produced the final design on his computer after choosing the white and cheerful yellow tone, giving birth to an iconic emblem in the process. Several of Peekaboo's features were replaced when Snapchat took over in 2011, and the focus shifted from branding to technicality and usability. However, one thing remained: the phantom-like design. With that out of the way, let's answer the question, how did the Snapchat logo evolve over the years? As you can already tell, the app wasn't always known as Snapchat. It was called Peekaboo, which also alluded to a vanishing image. Several sources claim that when the word is broken down into logical chunks, the result is Peekaboo. Peekaboo translates to photo of a ghost in Spanish. That's how Peekaboo and then Snapchat were born. Snapchat CEO and co-founder Evan Spiegel allegedly named the logo Ghostface Killah in honor of Ghostface Killah, a gangster rapper and member of the Wu-Tang Clan. The moniker comes as no surprise, given that Spiegel is a diehard rap fan and musician. Between 2011 and 2013, Snapchat used its first logo. Snapchat's first logo was a grinning ghost with a round head, a protruding tongue, an uneven base, and two short arms, similar to the Peekaboo image. It has the appearance of a conventional Halloween sheet costume. Snapchat co-founder Evan Spiegel claimed to have drawn the logo on his computer in his bedroom. The now famous ghost-shaped figure took him only one evening to design. He studied the logos of a number of popular programs in order to discover the best color scheme. Because none of them used yellow, Spiegel chose to stick with it. The Starbucks second logo was launched in 2013. In the updated edition, the ghost has no face. According to Snapchat's creators, this implies that each user is a symbol of the app. Skeptics, on the other hand, believe the emblem was altered for entirely unrelated reasons. According to them, the graphic indication was changed when one of Peekaboo's designers filed a complaint stating that Snapchat had infringed on his copyright. The present-day Snapchat logo was created in 2019. A ton of Snapchat users will remember 2019 as the year of the most controversial logo makeover. The designers thickened and darkened the ghost's outline. And because the corporation didn't reveal the revisions, this resulted in a deluge of criticism. Users were surprised to find a new version of Snapchat in the iPhone App Store with a unique symbol and bug improvements. This was supposed to go unseen, but Snapchat users saw the image right away. They began posting complaints, petitions, and negative reviews on the iOS App Store. Most consumers erased Snapchat from their phones because of the obnoxious logo, in their opinion. Officials from Snapchat said in response that the big border makes the ghost logo more appealing and easy to see. However, the elements of the Snapchat logo design were another important aspect of its evolution. According to several online sources, the Ghostface Killah insignia was inspired by the Snapchat icon Peekaboo. And like we earlier mentioned, Peekaboo can be divided into logical portions to form Peekaboo, which translates to a photo of a ghost in Spanish. The Snapchat logo designers originally integrated the concept of fading shots using a cartoon illustration. It's crucial to note that the multimedia content isn't fully removed from the program. It's saved in memory, but you can no longer access it. If you don't see anything, it doesn't imply it isn't there. The first element of the logo is the color. A yellow square with rounded corners holds a white ghost image with a thick black outline. The logo had a gradient backdrop with three-dimensional illumination and shading in the beginning. Then it became brilliant and consistent. The Snapchat logo designers chose the Pantone yellow hue color after looking at the logos of a number of competitors. The current Snapchat logo, however, has a somewhat different yellow tone. It's more vibrant, almost acidic. There was also a little red spot in the previous design, depicting the ghost showing its tongue. The second and final element is the font. As you may have observed, it is a recent trend for businesses to exclude names from commercial logo types. They literally focus more on symbols. It is assumed that most users don't need a word mark to know which app the logo belongs to. In conclusion, today, the top 5 social media apps are Snapchat, the Snapchat logo, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and, of course, Facebook, which rules the world. However, new apps are coming out almost every day. By the end of 2014, Snapchat had 60 million downloads and 30 million users, with more than 40% of 18-year-old Americans using the app on a daily basis. Even though the app is new to the world of mobile social media, its success is a lesson for anyone who wants to start their own business.